Greetings, my fellow freedom lovers, sovereign thinkers. Thank you for tuning in to LL3 Podcast. My name is Craig, transmitting from the beautiful swampy mangroves of South Florida. And today's date is Saturday, June 6, 2020. And it's the day, 1944 D-Day has been commenced in Normandy Beach, France. So all those individuals out there that fought for what was right, eternal homage to all of you folks that are alive or have passed. Yeah, so this article actually caught my eye, and everyone's talking about George Floyd protest. A lot of stuff has been coming out on this, on him, and respectfully try to make him to some pedigree, which is not too good, because especially on his past history. And like I said before, yeah, it was excessive force that happened to George Floyd. However, when you see the people talk about white privilege and bow down, try to repent for their sins, supposedly for what they haven't done, or maybe their ancestors haven't done. So, like, mind control 101 for sure. Just another faction game, form of despotism within humanity. So, enough I'm going to talk about that. And this one here just caught my eye. I just read it. I just got it on the Twitter. And it's in reference to Jeffrey Epstein. It's from the Miami Herald. Yeah, they're a mainstream newspaper. However, the person who was doing journal reports pertaining to this subject, spot on. Very a lot of merit on here. And it's interesting. It says here, judge in Jeffrey Epstein grand jury case has ties to those with a stake in outcome. It's by Julia K. Brown. Palm Beach judge who has thus far refused to release grand jury records in the Jeffrey Epstein case has both professional and family ties to three of the politicians who have a stake keeping those records secret, the Miami Herald has learned. Circuit Court Judge Krista Mars has potential conflict of interest involving three prominent players embroiled in the Epstein sex trafficking saga. Palm Beach State Attorney Dave Armberg, who has been sued by the Palm Beach Post to release the grand jury records. Palm Beach Sheriff Rick Bradshaw, whose department favored treatment of Epstein while he was in the Palm Beach County Jail, is in part of an ongoing state criminal investigation. I remembered Jake Monofolos from Blackstone Media talked about that. It was very interesting. So when you have a chance, you should look that up about Jeffrey Epstein. And actually, his grandmother was Judge Max Morfurlis. Okay, so what a coincidence. But I'll continue on here. Who's the part? Hold on here. And an ex-state attorney Barry Kirshner, part of the same investigation in connection with his decision not to prosecute Epstein on child sex charges. Special prosecutor appointed by Florida Governor Ron DeSantis went to court in January to unseal records of Kirshner's secret 2006 state grand jury presentment in the case. Prosecutors want to examine whether Kirshner's office told the panel the full scope of Epstein's crimes, or whether state prosecutors kept key evidence from the grand jury. The grand jury returned a minor charge of solicitation of prostitution against Epstein, who later managed to negotiate a lenient plea deal, resulting in him serving 13 months in the Palm Beach County Jail, much of its lavish office in West Palm Beach, thanks to the generous work release provisions. And I can tell you this. There are rumors out there stating that when he got killed, when he was hung, when he claimed he hung himself, he said he was murdered. Many people claim that Trump was involved. It's bigger than that. Okay, Trump's just a little minnow in a big bay, like Biscayne Bay, for an example. So I don't really go for that rumor in good faith. So he may have some ties to the Jewish mob. There's some big claims on that with Donald Trump. However, he wasn't the one that called the shots. Someone above him did, because based on that sweet plea deal, Jeffrey Epstein made himself a liability. So I'm going to continue on here. Last year, following a series of stories in the Miami Herald detailing the machinations behind Epstein's plea deal, the Senate's ordered a state criminal probe focusing on Kershaw's decision not to prosecute and on Bradshaw's role in helping Epstein maintain an opulent lifestyle, including having sex with women, while subject to sheriff's custody on sex charges. But Marks in January rejected the criminal prosecution effort to unseal the grand jury records, calling it a fishing expedition. Then on Wednesday, he rebuffed a similar request by attorneys representing the Post, who sued Orenberg and the county clerk, Sharon Bach, for release of the records. Mars was dismissive on the Post's lawsuit against Orenberg, who has denied he has custody of the grand jury records, and Bach, who has custody of the records but won't release them without county order. Marks, however, did not close from the bench that Kershaw's was her former boss, that her daughter works for Orenberg as an assistant state attorney, that her son works for Bradshaw as a sheriff's deputy. Interesting there. Marks' husband, Palm Beach County Judge Joe Marks, had disclosure on his county webpage stating he would rescue himself from any cases that involve his two stepchildren. Krista Marks' county webpage does not have such a disclosure. The Miami Herald reached Krista Marks on her cell phone late Friday. She instructed a reporter to send her question via text. Shortly after, she sent the following: a judge is prohibited from commencing an open cases. It is a clear rule of the judicial canons. See CNN B 3B9. Alright, so Kershaw did not respond to a request for comment. Neither the attorney for Palm Beach Post criminal prosecutor handling the state probe were aware of Marks' work for Kershaw's. The attorney would not comment on the record, but confirmed they didn't know that Mars, six-term elected judge who has worked as an assistant state attorney for Kershaw's from 1992 to 1998. In 2012, Mark Wade, running for state attorney herself, then decided against it after supporters of Orenberg, the only other candidate, indicated they would file an ethics complaint against her, also run a candidate against her husband, who was up for re-election. The Post reported at the time, judges in Palm Beach County rarely face opposition in such re-election contests. When they do occur, are costly and time-consuming. Despite his denial, Orenberg, who won that year, has been in state attorney ever since, had a direct personal role in the events that led Marks to drop her bid, the Post found in 2012. The Miami Herald could not reach Orenberg for comment. The Post investigation shows that Orenberg campaign manager prepared a 5-point public records request in an effort to obtain information detrimental to Mars. Orenberg emailed the request himself to an associate. The paper found the issue involves soliciting political support for practicing attorneys, the Post said. The records request was never filed, but Orenberg's campaign manager acknowledged that he drafted the request to obtain information of Mars because she was planning to challenge Orenberg. Both the campaign manager and Orenberg, however, denied knowing anything about what the post described as a threat to damage Krista Marks' campaign. At the time, Marks acknowledged that he was warned by political operatives that several lawyers were preparing to file an ethics complaint against her for soliciting political support from them. A complaint would be filed with the Judicial Qualifications Commission, and could entail investigation and hearing that Marks' supporters said would have sustained her reputation even if she were exonerated, the Post wrote. Orenberg, a former member of the Florida Senate and a regular commissioner on MS commentator, I'm about to get glasses soon, good grief, commentator on MSNBC, he said he doesn't have custody of the 2006 grand jury records. He's a close ally of Kershaw, who serves on Orenberg's traditional committee and has done some unspecified volunteer work in Orenberg's office, the Post has reported. A spokesman for Orenberg said that Kershaw is not an assistant state attorney in his office, but when asked to clarify what role, if any, Kershaw has any during Orenberg's tenure as state senator, the spokesman did not respond. Kershaw is also a paid volunteer in Bradshaw Sheriff's Department. Public records show he has earned over $112,000 in that capacity. During Epstein's 2008 incarceration, the multi-millionaire was given expansive work release privileges that are rarely, if ever, afforded to sex offenders in Florida. Bradshaw, one of the most powerful figures in the Palm Beach politics, has denied he had a direct role in Epstein's treatment. And just to let you folks know, legally, the sheriff is the most powerful elected servant in that county. So, that is true. I don't say one of the most, but he is the most powerful figure in Palm Beach politics. But Epstein's case illustrates the peculiar nature of Florida politics, where behind the scenes, power brokers and consultants, fueled by money, can decide who runs for office, which incumbents face challengers, and which do not, and who is rewarded with political appointments and jobs. The system is one of the good old boys have built for 20 or 30 years, and now is in jeopardy over this case, said Jose Lambert, a former writer for the Post who covered gossip and politics, including the Epstein scandal, for many years. He wrote a column for the Miami Herald and is now a private investigator. Marks needs to recuse himself, and anything that is done, the Epstein case should be in a different county. Well. Interesting there, folks. It's really not surprising. You remember, Epstein's just a hedge fudge. They call him a hedge funder guy. You know, you call him a ticket taker and all that at a ticket booth. So, but he has a lot of contacts. That black book, how many of them are in that document? Something to think about. So, a little game, cloak and dagger, birds of a feather flock together. Well, a lot of people Bradshaw's on a lot of people's crap list too, and the other people as well. It's just things are getting exposed, getting too obvious. And I tell you this, something's got to give. And I'll tell you one thing: when that time comes, heads are gonna roll. Can we see blowback? Damn straight. Alright, that'll be it for now. I'd like to thank everyone for listening. Plus, feel free to download and share us on your social media network. If you have any questions, comments, or something that's interesting you want to check out, whatever you do, please send your correspondence to Decorum. Furthermore, I'll leave this footnote on my Spreaker page. If you want to donate, you can hit me at paypal.me/Loki Luck number 3. That's all together. Once again, thank you for your time. Plus, always remember that demoniac resistance is healthy for the soul and can liberate humanity. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Keep on, spread the love, and may your guardian spirits be with you.